U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, that was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups, that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
We made it to nationals, and that was amazing because we were one of the best. I think at the time it was 4 teams. It was a round robin, actually. So it was the best 4 teams in the whole nation, and so we thought we were just the next best thing since sliced bread. And I think that playing in that tournament was so surreal because you played against other club teams that were so good and at the same level as you that you don't necessarily always get the chance or opportunity to play against, which was so great for us because we were like, wow, these girls are like just as good as us, if not better, and we have to compete at the highest level and play these 3 games, or at that, it was a round robin, so we played the 4. But still, that just reminds me of how competitive I was and my teammates were at that age, which also I think helped me get to the next level. And being that competitive at the club level, I mean, has only helped me, continue to grow in, my competitive spirit and level that I'm playing at right now.
The national championships was really, really special. I think that was like the biggest thing I had really won, and that's kind of for youth soccer growing up, that was kind of the ultimate prize. And I think we were always super ambitious in achieving that and to have that happen. And I think what's so special about youth soccer is that it's really your family. The girls that you grow up with become like your sisters, and you do everything, and there's just like such a strong camaraderie there. So to play with a team that you've played for a while with, and with these girls, it's a very special feeling to win something like that.
Those were really great moments because at such a young age, I feel like I was competing for something and really working hard to, perform for my team. And it was no longer just about, whatever the result is the result. I mean, at the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. But that was probably the moments that I was like, whoa, we got to win. We got a state championship on our hands that we could actually bring home. And I think those are really cool moments because, you remember a lot of the times that you win. You try to remember the losses as well because you do learn from them. But at the same time, you want to remember the wins that you have. So state championships were definitely a really important part of my memory.
Our state cup was fun. My team was very competitive. I mean, we had a lot of competition as well, but I can't remember how many we won. Maybe 9, I think, is what we counted with our team, which made it so much fun. That was always like the big goal at the end is win state cup, go to regionals, and go to nationals. And we always fell short going to nationals, which still hurts today to even talk about. But I had so much fun in those tournaments, and my team made it even 10 times better to be a part of.
I get to play now in front of huge crowds and with all this spotlight and attention, and I don't think I'll ever have that feeling that I did going through my U14 national championship. I remember winning state cup. I can tell you how I scored, what the score was. I remember going to Hawaii. That was our regionals, Region 4, and I remember that national championship. And I think that it stays with me so much because it was about camaraderie. It was about growing and learning who you were and, making these lifelong bonds.
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at Nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Benefits of this level are huge. The college exposure is second to none for these guys. They're all able to get recruited and achieve the goals that they want to when they set out to actually sign up to play club sports and make a team. They're able to get those opportunities.
I think having something to play for is a real benefit to these girls, not just showcases, it's competition. Everyone wants to win. You play competitive sports because you want to win.
Well, this is the top league in the country, all the best teams, the best competition, and that's what you want for your kids. You want them to work hard and achieve success against the best, so it should be exciting.
Boy, they were tough. They were a tough team, and they had a lot of speed. And so we weren't ready for that, and they kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. We made a few mistakes in the back, and then they came back and tied it up, with 7-8 minutes left in the game. But it was a battle. They are a very strong, competitive team. It's a sweet victory because they really deserve it. The girls were tired, they were weak, and they dug really deep. They really did. They really fought for it.
Everyone wants it so bad that we all get better from each other. No matter the win or the loss, we all want it. It's the best feeling. I've dreamed about this for a long time. It's so exciting to be here.
Very tough game. We had to go into extra time to decide the champion, and our boys stuck it to the end, and were able to come out with a victory today.
It's just an amazing feeling knowing you score the winning goal for the team. We work so hard for this, and we all deserve this.
Regionals is where you find the best state champions come and they give you a run for your money.
I think soccer in a whole creates a family. The bake sales, the car washes, the raising of money, it brings all of us together, and we are one, and on to nationals.
U.S. Youth Soccer has impacted my life by taking over, and I mean, it's been a very good experience. A lot of life skills and lessons and how to take on certain things, and it's really made a big impact on my life.
Hey, everybody here was amazing.
Played against some amazing girls, and I just think it was awesome.
It's really great to see my team pull together to really work hard.
Being a regional champion is amazing. It's once in a lifetime type of opportunity for these guys, for myself.
I'm really excited for these girls with this confidence to go to nationals and just test ourselves against great competition. We're going to nationals!
My name is Tony McManus. We are the 01 Lady Lobos Rush out of Memphis, Tennessee. You know, we were here in the finals last year. Unfortunately, did not finish it out, but that gave us a little bit of motivation going into this year.
It's been crazy, and it's just been really hard because everybody here is so good, and everybody is good because they win their state cup, and so there are other ways to get in, and so it's been really difficult. But we pushed through it, and we were able to come out on top.
For us, it's a little difficult because we work with a lot of underprivileged kids, kids that can't afford to really play at big clubs. So we're very small. We haven't been around very long. We put in a lot of work with the kids. We pick them up. We've been working with these guys, just try to give them a future, something to look forward to, get them out the streets, put them in a place where they can come and just, have fun, meet other kids, and train hard and just give them a go, whether it's college or to the next level. So we've been very successful at doing that at this level. So it's been a great process.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the semifinals day here at the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. We are here at the Shields Soccer Complex in Overland Park, Kansas. As across most of the divisions here, boys and girls, we will be having semifinal matchups for you today. Here on Field 4 this morning, semifinal matchup number 1 here in the under-14 boys division. It's going to be Nationals Union going up against Libertyville FC. Both these sides able to qualify out of group play to face off here this morning. For Nationals Union, they were first in Group A on 6 points. They scored 4 goals in 3 matches. As for Libertyville FC, they were second in Group B on 4 points, also scoring 4 goals in group play. The head coaches for Nationals Union, Richard Nagy, who played soccer professionally in the Czech Republic, has also been involved with FC Dukla in Prague. As for the head coach of Libertyville FC, that would be Memo Marin. He played professionally in Colombia. So 2 coaches with soccer experience in big games, and only they and a few others know the pressure that these young boys will be under here this morning. Different format than group play. If we are tied after full time, we will go to extra time, and if we are still tied after that, we will move on to penalty kicks. Both these sides, in terms of getting here to national championships, are representatives of the National League. Nationals Union won the red division, winning 6 of their 7 matches, and they led all teams with 23 goals scored. As for Libertyville, they won the white division. They went unbeaten in 7 matches and conceded just 1 goal. So we have an offense versus defense matchup as we are underway here in this semifinal matchup in the under-14 boys division. Libertyville in the dark jerseys with orange stripes. Nationals Union wearing the red shorts and white jerseys. This is Libertyville trying to peg Nationals Union in the corner. They'll be able to do so to get a throw-in. Over there on the far side is number 45, Alan Alonso, who will retrieve it for Libertyville. On the other field going on right now is the other matchup of this division. The winner of that game will play the winner of this match over here tomorrow morning in the final. Ball in towards the box, cut out initially, but Libertyville still almost in possession. That shot a little bit wayward there, but now recollected there by Andrew Phillips. Phillips turns it over in possession. Here comes Nationals Union. Number 18, Nolan Renee. Here we got to his teammate. That was the captain there, number 10, Braxton Arpachinda. Eventually, Libertyville elects to boot it back up the field. This is Jordan Klein now. Able to get out here to Joe Logano. Longo gets the outside to Renee. Renee able to cut inside, getting towards the box. Union try to free up some space. Shot on goal there, blocked by the Libertyville defense. Good effort there by number 6, Adam Pluschek, who leads his team so far at these national championships with 2 goals. But a good team effort there by Libertyville FC to knock the ball out here for a throw-in. Michael Jaworski now throwing it in for Nationals Union. The ball is still loose down there in the corner. Pluschek in there for Nationals Union, working together with his teammates. The flag is up here on the near side for offsides. This Again, a beautiful morning. Sun not officially all the way out just yet, so still fairly cool temperatures here. Perfect conditions for a very important soccer match. Libertyville now able to push it up the field towards Alonso, but he turns it over in possession. This is Arpachinda now. Able to get it back towards his defense. Union now playing it up the field once again towards Rene. Nolan Rene now looking for the run of Pluschek. Pluschek almost able to get there, but cut out there by number 52, Alec Leroy of Libertyville FC. Good defense there by Leroy. And it'll be Jaworski now moving up from his defensive spot to take this throw in once again. He goes short here to Longo. Cut out there by Libertyville FC, but bow for it at the top of the box here. Pluschek trying to get it. Still with Nationals Union. It's going to be a through ball here towards Rene. Trying to give chase. Able to put it into the box there, but collected by the goalkeeper for Libertyville FC, Alex Lopez. Ball brought down here by Nationals Union. Able to work it here over to Longo. Longo now looking for the run here of Rene. Able to get it to him here on the far side of the box. But once again, the flag up here on the near side now. The second offsides call of the match against Nationals Union. But good looks here early on. Nationals Union working this near side of the field, but Libertyville so far setting their defensive shape to a point. Let's put it up the field there by Leroy, one of the captains for Libertyville FC, but Union here will collect. This is Rene now. Gets it over to Longo. Good pressure by Libertyville on Longo, but Union will play it back towards their defense. This is number 22 now, Kai Dowling. Getting it to the outside. Now, good run here by Union. Trying to get it up the field, but cut out there by Leroy. Ball changing hands there a few times on the far side of the field, but Union will play it back now to their goalkeeper, number 1, Dominic Celestini. And he'll get out here to Jaworski. Jaworski under some pressure there by number 13, Zachary Holt. And Libertyville almost able to get back possession, but it'll be a throw in here for Nationals Union. Both these teams scored 4 goals in group play. For Nationals Union, it's Pluschek with 2 goals. Alexander Markovsky and Michael Jaworski have 1 each. As for Libertyville FC, Owen Zarstuski, Miguel Garcia, and August Lombardo each have 1 of theirs, one of which also was an own goal. Libertyville now back in possession through Holt. Holt now trying to play it up the field towards number 25, Zarzuski, but cut out there by Union. They see it out there for a throw-in. Ball up the field towards Pluschek now. Now Union switched in the field. Able to get to the outside. Looking for a long run there. Able to get towards the outside, but once again, Leroy there to intercept for Libertyville, but he turns it over in possession to number 7, Dominic Koji. As Union now working it through the midfield through Arpagenda. This is Koji battling a couple of defenders over there. Still Koji. Now Union with some space to work. This is Arpagenda. Working together with Koji. Koji looking to put a ball in the box. Trying to beat his defender to the outside. Ball goes in. Cut out there by Leroy. And collected by Libertyville. This is Libertyville now. Through Alonso. Gets it to a teammate on the outside. Early ball in towards Holt. Cut out there by number 13, Logan Sloan. But Union trying to fight through Libertyville to maintain possession. They do so. Now Union in the midfield has some space here through Longo. Gets it out here towards Renee. Unable to get the return ball. Intercepted there by number 3, Drew Frank. And it'll be a Libertyville throw in here. Ball in there by Libertyville. And cut out, but it'll still be there with their throwing. In early moments of this first half of the semifinals matchup, both teams still trying to feel each other out here. So this is the first time they are meeting each other. Nationals Union, first place in Group A versus Libertyville FC, second place of Group B. Another matchup currently going on at the moment. And both winners will see each other tomorrow morning for the national championship game. All booted back up the field by Union towards Arpaginda. And he's going to send a long ball forward here for Renee to chase. Renee battling Frank here on this near side. Frank able to get it towards Leroy, who's going to take it here to the corner, free up some space. Send it back down the field. Union able to recover here for the moment. This is Longo over to Pluschek. Pluschek trying to find Arpagina there, able to get it towards a teammate there. That's Koji on the far side of the box. Those two will work in tandem here on the far side. Ball into the box, deflected by a couple of Libertyville defenders. It'll be the first corner kick of the match, and it will go the way of Nationals Union. Looks as though that's going to be number 17, Joe Longo, who will pace himself there over to take this one for Nationals Union. Now looks like they'll switch up strategy and go with number 18, Nolan Renee here. He's got several teammates in the middle of the box in the back post to aim for. Ball goes in towards the near post, headed away and into the back of the net for the game's opening goal. And it looks like it'll be number 17, Joe Longo, who gets his head on that one. One of the shortest members of Nationals Union, able to find some space and get his header there on goal at the back post. For the opening goal of the match, it's Nationals Union 1, Libertyville FC 0. Well, it was Longo there who was initially going to take the corner kick, was ushered away there by a teammate and finds himself in the right place at the right time there for the game's opening match. His first goal of these national championships and the first goal of this match this morning. Now Libertyville trying to respond early, but Nationals Union able to get it back here for Vinay, who provided the assist there on that opening goal. Now Libertyville here, up through number 5, Rowan Gopalam. Gopalam now trying to get towards the corner. Battling here in the corner with number 13, Logan Sloan. Sloan able to win it away. And Union booting it back up the field. This is Pluschek now. Who's brought down there on the near sideline. It'll be a free kick for Nationals Union. Who scored on the very first set piece of the game for either side. And have the lead here in the early moments of the first half of this semifinals matchup. Ball over here to the goal scorer, Longo. Gets it there to the outside towards his teammate number 3, Saif Hassan. We'll try to get the ball back here for Nationals Union. Turnover there in possession. Pluschek was right there waiting for it. Now look here for the run of Koji. He's able to find him there on the far side. Early ball in by Koji towards Pluschek. Battling there with the defense of Libertyville. It's going to be ushered out by number 8, Andrew Phillips. And it'll be another Nationals Union corner, the second of their match, as they hope to replicate the first one. Union now will go with the same trigger man that initiated that sequence that led to the goal here, number 18, Renee. Hey, pulls the ball near post, unable to get it past the first man there. That was number 17, Roman Lynch, who knocked it out for Libertyville. The ball and back quickly through Hassan. Another ball launched into the box by Union, headed away there initially by Frank. Now it's cleared up the field. As it's number 7, Garcia. They're battling to get it back. But that's Hassan for Nationals Union. Good battle there on the far side by both teams. Cleared up the field by Libertyville. But Union able to reclaim it in the midfield. This is number 7, Koji, who's switched sides now. And he's back in possession. Good tackle there by Phillips. Phillips now dispossessed there by Pluschek. Pluschek now trying to beat his defender, unable to do so. That was Lynch who stood in his way, and he'll go out here now for a Union throw-in. We will have our first substitution here in this match. It'll be Nationals Union who will be making a change. It'll be number 14, Alexander Markovsky, will be checking in for Nationals Union. Markovsky has one of the goals for this team in the tournament. He took off there, number 20, Jordan Klein. Markovsky will check in here on the far side of the field. The action now brought back underway as Renee switched sides, and it'll be thrown there on the far sideline for Nationals Union. This is Longo now. That's Hassan putting a ball into the box, bouncing around there, and the goalkeeper Lopez having to make a diving stop to keep that ball from making it towards Nationals Union. That kick brought down there by Libertyville. They send it back up the field towards number 15, Raymond Serino. Turned over in possession. This is Markovsky working together with Koji. Good defense once again there by Libertyville. This is Gopalem. Gets it back towards Leroy. Ball up the field towards Garcia. He's trying to play it there to the outside, but cut out by Nationals Union. Libertyville win it back here. Long ball towards Alonso here on the near side. Cut out there, though, by the defense of Nationals Union for the moment. This is Libertyville now with some sustained possession. Searching for the equalizers. They find themselves down a goal here early on in the first half. Good pressure there from Pluschek. Leroy still able to find a teammate there on the far side. Once again, Union cut out that pass. This is Renee now, working in the midfield, able to get it to Longo. Couple defenders there over there for Libertyville, but still Nationals Union. That pass blocked off there by number 17, Lynch. And it's outside now to Sereno. Union right now rabid in possession. Long ball sent up towards Pluschek, and Lopez had to come off his line to kick it away. But here comes Union once again. Pluschek flicking on a header here for his teammate Markovsky. Libertyville stand firm at the top of the box and send it out for a Union throw-in. It'll be the first substitution of the match here for Libertyville FC. It'll be number 12 here, Sal Valadez. He checks into the game here for number 25, Owen Zarzewski. Now we resume play here through Jaworski, who sends it up the field looking for a teammate, but he'll take another throw in here for Nationals Union. This is Koji now. Able to slip past the defender, putting the ball into the back post, looking for the head of Longo, just over him. It'll be ushered out there by Valadez. It'll be a goal kick here for Libertyville FC. Lopez's kick knocked down here. Gopalum now getting it over towards Lynch. Lynch up the field towards Garcia. Here comes Union once again. Arpagenda now. Gets it to Longo. Longo works it back towards his defense. And now it's Jaworski. Union trying to keep possession there. Sliding challenge by Garcia. But it was Sloan there, evading it and keeping possession for Nationals Union. Again, Valadez able to cut it out there on the far side for Libertyville. This is Leroy now trying to find a teammate, but cut out there by Arpagenda. It'll be a Nationals Union throw-in once again. We'll have some substitutions here for Nationals Union. That'll be 3 of them. Checking into the game, number 19, Diego Medel. Number 20, Jordan Klein, back into the match. And number 4, making his first appearance of the day, Ryan Moody. Coming off the field, it looks like it'll be Koji. Will be one of the subs. Another one of the subs will be Pluschek. And also coming off, I believe, number 3, Saif Hassan. Once again, coming onto the field, Moody, Medel, and Klein. And this will be Moody right now, taking the throw down that far side. As it was Renee who was unable to keep that in. Libertyville will come back here the other way. Ball bouncing around here in the Union defensive half, and Libertyville able to claim it. Looking for a through-in ball here towards Holt. But he was met there by the defender, Sloan. But it'll be Holt now in the corner trying to make something happen for his team, and he's able to win a corner for his side. It'll be Libertyville's first of the match. It'll be number 45, Alan Alonso, who will take this one now for Libertyville FC, who will try to duplicate what Nationals Union was able to do on their first corner, which was score the opening goal of this match. Alonso's ball here towards the penalty spot. Still bouncing around. Eventually shot there, but it'll go over wide. It was number 12 there, Valadez, who made the attempt for Libertyville, but it'll just result in a Union goal kick here by Celestini. And Union under control once again through Moody. His pass only goes so far as Phillips of Libertyville, but he'll turn it right back over. And now this is Union. Player tripped up there in the midfield. That was Mendel, who was trying to make a run for Nationals Union. He wins his side a free kick. Taken quickly now. This is Klein. Works it over to Jaworski. This is Markovsky now, trying to cut inside to the middle of the field. Markovsky with some space. Gets it to Medel. And now this is Markovsky in the box for Nationals Union. Still bouncing around the box there, but eventually dealt with here by Leroy. Markovsky almost getting enough space there to put a shot on goal. Instead, Libertyville will now come back the other way. They work the ball to the outside towards Valadez. Valadez going up against Moody, who's able to stand in his way and create a throw-in for Libertyville. Valdez sends it down the line towards Sereno. And he will get a do-over here on this throw. This is Phillips now for Libertyville. Shielding Renee. This is Valdez getting it back towards Gopalum. It's a ball towards the box, cut out by the Union defense, and now right back up the field for Nationals Union. This is Markovsky. His progress impeded there by number 13, Zachary Holt, trekking back. And this is Alonzo now here on the near side for Libertyville. Trying to beat Jaworski, but he's able to beat him to the punch there for the moment. Ball bouncing around, though, on the near side. This will be a Union throw in here. Ball launched towards Longo, able to get it, recollect, and send it out towards Moody. Moody now the left back, making a run forward. Gets it to the outside. Early ball in towards the far side of the box for Markovsky, unable to knock it down for the moment, but now he'll take it here in the corner. But excellent defending there by Alonzo. It's last off Markovsky, and it's a throw in for Libertyville. This is Gopalum trying to work his way through a couple of defenders, unable to do so, and this is Braxton Arpagina now, the captain for Nationals Union. Now it's Moody. Tried to get past Phillips, who cuts it out towards Garcia. Garcia's long ball there, deflected by Nationals Union and collected here by Moody. Now this is Miguel Garcia for Libertyville. Plays it through here for Gopalum. Gopalum gets to it first and deflects it off here for Alonzo. Alonzo now making his way over towards this near sideline, having to deal with Jaworski and Markovsky. And Jaworski able to win that battle, and it'll be a Nationals Union goal kick, as we will be getting 2 substitutions apiece for either side. For Nationals Union, number 7, Dominic Koji will be checking back into the game. It looks as though it'll be also number 8, Joseph Vitale, who will be making his first appearance. For Libertyville, number 46, Ryan Motes, and number 11, August Lombardo, will be coming on to the field. Ball back in play by Celestini. As that touch there by Jaworski, a little too strong for Markovsky to handle, and this is Valadez now for Libertyville. Headed away there by Jaworski, is giving chase there is Sloan, but he will able to successfully delay a corner kick, and it'll be a throw-in now for Libertyville. Again, these two sides representing some very proud cities today. Nationals Union, originating from Pontiac, Michigan, and Libertyville, of course, originating from Libertyville, Illinois. A couple of Midwest teams here battling it out in this semifinals matchup. This is number 46 now for Libertyville, getting a shot off there. That was Motes. This is still Motes in the box, trying to keep possession for Libertyville. This is Garcia now. Garcia working here out of the box. Gets it over to Valadez. This is Motes, but a good trek back there by number 19, Diego Medel. But this is still Libertyville. This is Holt now with some fancy footwork, able to get to the outside towards Garcia. Garcia's early cross there goes out of bounds. It'll be a Union goal kick. And Nationals Union will make another sub here. It's Hassan who will be checking back into the match. Looks as though he will be taking off a defender for Nationals Union, number 13, Logan Sloan. Few changes here as Hassan started the match out at left back for Nationals Union, but instead now we'll check in here at center back. You have to deal with this attack now from Libertyville. It's Hassan who cuts out that first pass, but Libertyville still in possession. This is Alonzo now. Working that far sideline, cut out there by Moody. Good sliding challenge there on the far side, but still with Nationals Union. That ball left there for number 20, Jordan Klein, but a turnover in possession. Leroy will start things back up for Libertyville. Valdez's touch was a little heavy, and it'll be Jaworski now on the ball for Nationals Union. San plays it up the field now for Klein. This is Arpagina now. Over here towards Koji, but he's dispossessed here in the midfield. Libertyville now looking to get up and attack. This is Valadez, met by Koji. Still down with Valadez, able to regain his balance. Valadez, I believe, went for the shot there, but it's deflected partially by Nationals Union, but he able to get the rebound. This is Valadez now going up against Jaworski. Jaworski trying to shield him off the ball and is able to successfully do so, although he was unaware that he was letting a corner take place. And that's what will happen here for Libertyville. Tough to get the number on the Libertyville player taking this. Lonzo took the last one. Believe he might be taking the second one here. Ball's in there towards the box. Valdez putting it on net, and it's into the back of the net. It's number 12, Sal Valadez, able to get in front of his defender there at the near post, and somehow, someway, able to nudge it into the back of the net for the equalizing goal. We're all tied up here at 1 between Nationals Union and Libertyville FC. Well, it didn't seem as though everybody was ready for that ball to be played in by Alonso. Valadez sure was able to beat his defender there to the far near post. Wasn't the most powerful effort, but all that matters is that it crossed the line, and it's a good goal for Libertyville, who are back in this match and back on attack here. That's Alonso now on the far side, able to get it out for a teammate. And still Libertyville able to keep it in for the moment, but it'll be a Union throw in here on the far side. Nationals Union will respond to that equalizing goal with 3 more substitutions. Number 18, Nolan Renee, checking back into the match here. As is number 6, Adam Pluschek. And number 17, the goal scorer, Joe Longo. So 3 starters for Nationals Union checking back into the match. The likes of Medell and Vitali coming back off for Nationals Union. This is Lynch there on the far side, able to evade one defender and win a throw in there off the next one. This is Lynch now down the far side there towards number 11, Lombardo, but he turns it over in possession. This is Koji now for Nationals Union, able to get it up the field there towards Pluschek. Pluschek looking for the run of Koji. That's cut out there by a sliding Alec Leroy. Put the ball back in by Nationals Union quickly. This is Moody now. Playing it up the field towards Pluschek on the far side. Pluschek moving it back towards Arpagina. Arpagina now able to blade at least a couple defenders. Still Arpagina there. Now finally met by the Libertyville defense. They will try to play out here from their own half. But it's Arpagina racing back. And it will be Holt there. Cleaned up towards the midfield. This is a run now by Lombardo, but he's met there by Klein, who will play it back here towards Moody. Nationals Union now calming things down through Jaworski. Jaworski able to avoid a sliding challenge there, but Libertyville battling for possession here on the near side. This is now Renee. Gets it over to Klein, whose touch eludes him for the moment, but it'll be Koji once to get on the ball. This is Longo now, up towards Pluschek, who's met there by a couple of defenders. But still, possession goes through Nationals Union. This is Rene here on the near sideline, who's guilty of having the ball deflect off him. It'll be a Libertyville throw-in. This is Valadez, the goal scorer for Libertyville, on the ball with this throw-in. It's stuck over here on the near side for right now, and Holt goes with the overhead kick to get it away. This is number 31, who came on as a substitution moments ago, Tyler Witz. Now ball turned over by Valadez. Flick on Fernet, cut out there by number 3, Drew Frank. And it'll be Union once again working up this near sideline. Ball back in here now. It's Arpagenda working things over here on the near sideline, and he'll be able to manage it back towards his defense. This is Jaworski now from his right back spot, moving it up the field towards Pluschek. Pluschek now, a wall of defenders in front of him, but he still has it. And he moves out here towards Rene. His first touch, though, a little far to the side, and it'll be a throw-in now for Libertyville. We play shortened halves here in this division of boys soccer. So Libertyville will set up a free kick here. 2 35-minute halves, so less time than the players and coaches think to make an impact. But still, as of right now, we have a goal from either side in this semifinals matchup in the under-14 boys division. This free kick now taken by Leroy up the field. Cut out there by Arpagenda. Now it's Alonso working against Moody on that far side. Able to hold him off for now. This is Lynch now playing a ball in the box. Holt giving chase. Ball bouncing around as the goalie came out and still down. Union cleaning up to the top of the box, but Libertyville still have it now with Valadez. Valadez now working against Rene. Puts a ball in the box. It's deflected on. Still bouncing around. Still being claimed around the box, but Union now able to finally clear up the field towards Pluschek. Almost a dangerous moment there. Celestini went for that ball, couldn't get it off of Holt, but Libertyville unable to take advantage. Now it's up the field looking for the run of Koji, but ball was behind him. Looks as though we were getting 1 minute of stoppage time here soon. It's Rene now. Trying to get past Witz, unable to do so, and Alonso working to the outside towards Lynch. Moody cutting things out there for Nationals Union, but Koji couldn't keep it, but gets a throw in now. And Union will get a second one. We get a substitution here for Libertyville. It'll be number 7, Miguel Garcia, who'll be checking back into the match. It looks as though he'll be taking off an attacking option here with number 13, Zachary Holt, who was just in that chance there in the box for Libertyville, but Nationals Union starting things back here through Arpagenda. This is Hassan now on the outside. Now it's Arpagenda once again in the middle. Able to get past Witz. Lines up a far shot. Blocked there. Nicely done by Leroy. And that is the halftime whistle, folks. A riveting first half of soccer here as both sides able to get on the board. It was number 17, Joe Longo, who opened the scoring for Nationals Union before the game was knotted up here by number 12, Sal Valadez for Libertyville FC. Don't go away, folks. We'll be right back here after a short break for the second half of this under-14 boys semifinals match between Nationals Union and Libertyville FC after these short breaks.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft. The first Monopoly board game went on sale. Social Security began. And Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups, that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period, that's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
We made it to nationals, and that was amazing because we were one of the best. I think at the time it was 4 teams. It was a round robin, actually. So it was the best 4 teams in the whole nation, and so we thought we were just the next best thing since sliced bread. And I think that playing in that tournament was so surreal because you played against other club teams that were so good and at the same level as you that you don't necessarily always get the chance or opportunity to play against, which was so great for us because we were like, wow, these girls are like just as good as us, if not better, and we have to compete at the highest level and play these 3 games, or at that, it was a round robin, so we played the 4. But still, that just reminds me of how competitive I was and my teammates were at that age, which also I think helped me get to the next level. And being that competitive at the club level, I mean, has only helped me, continue to grow in my competitive spirit and level that I'm playing at right now.
The national championships was really, really special. I think that was like the biggest thing I had really won, and that's kind of for youth soccer growing up, that was kind of the ultimate prize. And I think we were always super ambitious in achieving that and to have that happen. And I think what's so special about youth soccer is that it's really your family. The girls that you grow up with become like your sisters, and you do everything, and there's just like such a strong camaraderie there. So to play with a team that you've played for a while with, and with these girls, it's a very special feeling to win something like that.
Those were really great moments because at such a young age, I feel like I was competing for something and really working hard to, perform for my team. And it was no longer just about, whatever the result is the result. I mean, at the end of the day, you win some, you lose some. But that was probably the moments that I was like, whoa, we got to win. We got a state championship on our hands that we could actually bring home. And I think those are really cool moments because You know, you remember a lot of the times that you win. You know, you try to remember the losses as well because you do learn from them, but at the same time, you want to remember the wins that you have. So state championships were definitely a really important part of my memory.
Our state cup was fun. My team was very competitive. I mean, we had a lot of competition as well, but I can't remember how many we won. Maybe 9, I think, is what we counted with our team, which made it so much fun. That was always like the big goal at the end is win state cup, go to regionals, and go to nationals. And we always fell short going to nationals, so it still hurts today to even talk about. But I had so much fun in those tournaments, and my team made it even 10 times better to be a part of.
I get to play now in front of huge crowds and with all this spotlight and attention, and I don't think I'll ever have that feeling that I did going through my U14 national championship. I remember winning state cup. I can tell you how I scored, what the score was. I remember going to Hawaii. That was our regionals, Region 4, and I remember that national championship. And I think that it stays with me so much because it was about camaraderie. It was about growing and learning who you were and, you know, making these lifelong bonds.
This tournament, it's great competition. I mean, you just have to work. All these teams belong here. All these teams work to get here.
So the competition was fantastic from start to finish, and when you get to play in a facility like this, it makes it even more worthwhile traveling the 6.5 hours to get here.
We sacrificed a lot, time, and like our summer. So I really think that if we keep with that, we'll be on pace for a great time at nationals.
Just an overall great performance. Came out in the second half, was able to close it out and get that regional victory that we wanted.
Welcome back here towards Field 4, the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. We're about ready to kick off the second half here of the semifinals under 14 boys matchup between Nationals Union and Libertyville FC. The score as of right now at 1-1. The goal scorers Joe Longo of Nationals Union and Sal Valadez of Libertyville FC. Both these sides qualifying out of group play. Nationals Union won Group A, whereas Libertyville FC finished second in Group B. Of course, a spot in the National Championship on the line. I can give a score update right now from the other field in this other 14 boys matchup. STA and Raiders FC right now battling to a scoreless draw as that game is kicked off in the second half. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game tomorrow morning for the under 14 boys National Championship. This is Arpagina now for Nationals Union, getting us back underway. He is dispossessed by Libertyville as they go back up here down the near sideline. This is a ball towards Miguel Garcia. Garcia able to hold it up for a moment, but strong tackle there by the Nationals Union defender. That was Kai Dowling, who's, I believe, making his first appearance of the day. But Andrew Phillips in possession now for Libertyville. Ball launched towards the corner here for Alonzo to chase. He'll go up against Arpagina. He's going to knock that out here. It'll be a corner kick here for Libertyville early on in this second half. Again, both sides were able to score off of a corner kick in that first half. And of course, with these shortened 35-minute halves, there'll be very little time to correct the scoreline if somebody were to go up ahead. Libertyville setting things up here. Most of them at the back post making runs. Ball into the box here to the middle. Bounces out here to the top, but it'll be sent over here to the corner for Zarzewski. Puts it back to the box. Juggled there by the keeper for the moment, but eventually collected by Dominic Celestini. There's number 25, Owen Zarzewski, with a couple of crosses for Libertyville, but Union able to get out of their own box. Ball changing hands in the midfield. Now over to Pluschek. Pluschek now trying to eat the run of Koji. But instead, the referee will bring it back here towards the middle of the field for a free kick for Nationals Union. Pluschek was fouled on that pass. Looks as though it will be number 3, Saif Hassan, who will be over this one for Nationals Union. Their first set piece of the second half here.
Oh yeah, I definitely had that, but not really anything big, just like me.
Saif going right down the middle of the box here, cleared away for the moment by Frank. But Hassan once again trying to get it towards his teammate there on the outside. And Union will work it back here through the defense. This is Hassan now. Moving forward, now gets to the outside towards Koji. Koji's first time cross, deflected around there in the box. Libertyville clears it to the outside for the moment. This is Klein now with a shot that's blocked there by Libertyville, number 15, Raymond Sereno. But here comes Union once again down the corner. Trying to get along there to the baseline. Now falls to Pluschek, who dummies it over, and it's into the back of the net for Nationals Union. A beautiful dummy there by Adam Pluschek, setting up a teammate there, and that's number 14, Alexander Markovsky, who puts Nationals Union back on top by a score of 2-1. Okay, great work there down in the far side by Nationals Union, able to get across in the box. It was a beautiful dummy there by Pluschek, and a waiting Markovsky there around the penalty spot, who was able to slot it home towards the left side of the net. As Markovsky's second goal of these national championships. He is tied now with Pluschek for the team lead. And the lead that right now matters the most is the one in this match, as Nationals Union up ahead once again by a goal. And it'll be Libertyville now looking to do what they did in the first half, which was able to tie up this game. But Union once again back in control here through Arpagenda. Getting outside here towards Koji. Since upfield, another dummy there by Pluschek. Almost falls to a teammate there. But here comes Alonso now, Libertyville. He's got runners ahead now, looking for the run of Garcia. Out of his goal, Celestini gets there first. Gets a head on it, but he's way out of his goal. Alonso there tried to put it on net. Garcia almost able to collect. Celestini now back in goal. Bit of an adventurous run there by the goalkeeper, but it works, and Union back in possession once again. Straworski now looking for the run of Pluschek, but it's cut out there by Drew Frank. Remember, that was Leroy on that tackle. It'll be a throw in here now coming up for Libertyville, and a substitution now for Nationals Union. Number 16, Sabelian Roy, will be coming into the match for the first time today. He'll be taking off one of the captains for Nationals Union, Braxton Arpagenda. Union will get things back underway with this throw-in on the near sideline, looking for Pluschek. Able to bring it down here. He's got Roy making a run down this near side. Able to get it out towards him. This is Roy now. First time cross, sends it towards the box, and it's going to go just over the goal. Not sure if that was Roy's initial intention there. It almost worked out, though. But instead, it'll be a Libertyville goal kick.
So it was the last game.
Lopez relieved to see that ball go over his crossbar. That goal kick cut out by Koji. Roy will give chase.
So it was like a semi.
Able to keep the ball in bounds, but Koji could not. And it'll be a throw in here down the near sideline for Libertyville.
So they went to OT.
The Nationals Union placed first in Group A with 6 points, scored 4 goals in their 3 matches. Libertyville was in second place in Group B with also 4 goals in 3 matches, and they had 4 total points. Again, other match in the under 14 boys division going on field 1 just behind us. The winner of that game will play the winner of this game tomorrow morning. The under 14 boys national championship. This is Libertyville now in possession, getting up the field towards Garcia. Garcia played out there towards Zarzewski. He's going to send it in the box. Garcia giving chase there, but it's Celestini off his line once again, and he's able to collect. Ball bounces around here in the midfield, collected here by Gopalam. But Union once again now in possession. Jaworski over to Zarkovsky, who scored right now the game-winning goal. Ball into the box now. Garcia unable to bring it down. Now ball sent back in towards the box. Nobody making a run, though, off of that ball from Sereno. Libertyville showing some good work here in their pressing, and once again back on the ball. This is Alonso. Alonso, patient, tries to flick it in here towards Garcia. But first there to it is Kai Dowling, and he will knock it out here. Libertyville, though, able to keep Nationals Union pegged back for the moment. It'll be another 3 substitution switch for Nationals Union. Checking back into the game, number 4, Ryan Moody, number 10, Braxton Arpeginda, and number 19, Diego Medel. It's Pluschek, Longo, and Hassan who will be making way for the team in white. Libertyville back underway, still working things in that near corner. And that was Dowling there, who was able to knock it off of a Libertyville attacker for a goal kick. Again, both these teams qualified for the Nationals Championships through the National League, both winners of their divisions respectively, both with really impressive records. Nationals Union won 6 of their 7 matches and led all teams with 23 goals scored, whereas Libertyville won all of their matches, conceding just the 1 goal. This is Union now, marching forward here through Arpeginda. Arpeginda now gets over to Koji. Koji's touch a little far, and he's nudged off the ball by Alonso. Alonso put off there by Arpeginda's sliding tackle, and this is Jaworski now on the far side for Nationals Union. Jaworski able to win a throw-in for his side. Now ball bouncing around there in possession. Once again cleared up the field there by Leroy. Jaworski, though, right back for Nationals Union. That was Markovsky over there who couldn't control that touch, and it'll be a Libertyville throw-in. Now controlled once again here by Arpeginda, who able to get out here towards Roy. Roy tries to keep it in, though. It'll be another throw-in for Libertyville, just on this near side now. We'll get a substitution here for Libertyville. Looks like the goal scorer, number 12, Sal Valadez, will be coming back into the match, and he will be taking off number 25, Owen Zarzewski. It was Valadez who scored off of a near post header off a corner kick in the first half to get Libertyville on the board. But they right now find themselves trailing once again by a goal. This is a throw-in for Nationals Union taken by Moody. Still Ryan Moody. This is to Koji in the midfield and get it right back. This is Medell now flicking it towards the near corner, but a little too far for Roy, and it'll be a throw-in now for Libertyville. And 2 35-minute halves here in the under-14 boys division. If Libertyville are able to tie it up and it'll stay tied at full time, we'll go to extra time. If we're still tied after that, we will go to penalty kicks. But for the moment right now, we won't need that. As Nationals Union right now is up on the scoreboard. This is Arpagina now. Towards the midfield, sends it wide. Deflected back into the box by the Libertyville defense, but collected here by the goalkeeper, Lopez. This is Roy now to Arpagina. A lot of action right now on this near sideline. Moody playing it back there for Sloan, who's moved into the center of defense for Nationals Union from his right back spot where he started. This is Jaworski now. Up the field, Nationals Union in possession. Ball into the box here towards Medell. Medell able to raid it round a defender. Back into the box for Markovsky. Shoot on goal. It's still loose in the box. Roy goes for it. It's deflected. Libertyville trying to clear, but it will fall out here for a Union corner kick. Excellent possession there. It was Medell who was able to round his defender, looking for Markovsky, who got his shot off. I believe it deflected at least off of Lopez and another Libertyville defender. They were able to ward off the danger for now, but they'll have to deal with this corner coming up here from Jaworski. Jaworski playing it long, middle of the box. Heads go up. The first one there dealt with by Libertyville, but back in the box, Arpagina with a shot. Collected there by Lopez. Ball up the field towards Garcia. Headed away there by Dowling. But now it'll be another ball into the box here. Celestini off his line. Elects to just knock it out here for the corner kick. That was Holt. Zachary Holt making the run there for Libertyville. This is Alan Alonso going back over towards that far corner. Plenty of options there in the box. Valdez right now on the goal line, matching up with a Nationals Union defender. Ball in the middle of the box there. Celestini couldn't really get a hand on it. It'll trickle out of bounds there. Looks as though he was able to get a hand to it. It'll be another corner kick now for Libertyville. Mounting pressure here, searching for an equalizer. This is Alonso now making his way from the far corner to take this one again. Similar formation for Libertyville. Ball into the box towards Celestini. It's into the back of the net. Libertyville have tied up this match once again off of a corner kick. Excellently taken there by Alonso. We'll congratulate his teammate there. It's number 13, Zachary Holt, the striker, who was able to get his head to that one. And once again, off of a corner kick, Libertyville tie up this game, the score now being 2-2. So once again, we have a brand new ball game. Nationals Union once again scoring first in this second half, but Libertyville have just equalized. And now the game up for grabs at the moment here in the second half. This is Phillips battling with Medell there in the midfield. It's recollected now by number 15, Sereno. And Libertyville will take possession. That's Frank now clearing it up the field, but cleared out by Union over here towards Roy. Now Libertyville have gotten it back here as they move it back to Leroy. Up the field towards Phillips, met there by Koji. Koji able to have some space here, met by Frank. Able to get it out to a teammate here for the moment. And Union will retain possession here. This is Moody now, up the field from his defensive position. Able to evade a challenge there from Garcia, finds Koji at the top of the box now. Koji able to get into the box for a moment, but Libertyville are there to meet him, and they cleared up the field towards Garcia. Ball changing hands here on the near sideline. Roy able to get to Arpaginda though. This is Moody now, leaving it short there, and it's picked off by Holt, who's tripped up here on the near side. It'll be a free kick now for Libertyville. It'll be Roy coming over to take this for Libertyville, but not before we have 3 more substitutions by Nationals Union. It'll be Pluschek, Longo, and it looks like Nolan Renee, who will be coming back onto the field. Koji, Roy will be 2 of the subs at least coming off. Not sure if I saw the third there, but once again, it'll be Pluschek, Longo, and Renee coming back onto the field for Nationals Union. 3 starters. Longo scored the opening goal of the match for Nationals Union. Pluschek had a hand in the second. This is Leroy now, booting it up the field towards the far side of that box, but cut out by Nationals Union. This is Moody now. Got limited options. He'll play it up the field here. Pluschek checking back. Now it's Libertyville winning the ball here. This is Alonzo now. Alonzo looking for Holt in the box. Ball's going to get just ahead of him. And Holt got a foot to it, but not on target. It'll be a goal kick now for Nationals Union. Again, both coaches barking instructions to either of their sides. Richard Nagy for Nationals Union and Memo Marin for Libertyville FC. That ball intercepted there on the far side by Valadez. Valadez working against Jaworski. And still Libertyville FC here in the attacking half. Good work there by Golapem. Golapem gets the shot on goal. But Celestini able to make the save there. Union able to recollect. This is Longo, though, dispossessed in the midfield, and Libertyville working over here towards Alonzo. This is Moody now working things back here towards Dowling. Union get up the field towards Klein there. This is Jaworski now. Afforded some space to make a run. As he gets to a teammate down the outside. Now Jaworski continuing his run. Here he is in the far corner now. Cross back in the box over the head of Pluschek. Knocked down there by Renee. Libertyville now able to clear up the field towards Garcia. But he loses in possession to Arpaginda. Longo now up the field towards Pluschek. Couldn't get in behind, though, of Leroy. Back and forth here in the attacking half for Libertyville. We'll get another substitution here from Nationals Union. It'll be Saif Hassan checking back into the match. He'll come in for number 22, Kai Dowling. But Union now will continue in their attacking half. Arpagina brings it down here for Moody, who sends it towards the midfield. Gopalem able to get there for a moment, but Union have it here through Jaworski. Jaworski's going to send it down that far sideline, cut out there by Libertyville. Only as far, though, as Arpagina. This is Longo now. Working it towards Klein. Klein able to evade one defender. His shot into the box, blocked by Valadez. This is still Klein, though. He goes down, no call by the official, and Libertyville will go back up the far side. Pass cut out there by Jaworski. This ball will come back here towards the midfield and Arpagina. This is Moody now. Working it towards Renee. Again, Libertyville able to stop that movement. We got a player down now for Libertyville. It looks as though that might be Valadez. We got a moment here to figure out the substitutions here. Looks like Libertyville will be making a sub here for Valadez plus another. Be number 25, Owen Zarzewski. Number 11, August Lombardo, who will be coming into the game. Valadez now is off. As is number 15 for Libertyville there, Raymond Sereno. We will get things back underway shortly through Ryan Moody of Nationals Union. Moody trying to play a ball into the box there. It bounces around. Leroy gets ahead to it initially, but Pluschek now able to knock it down. Looks as though it'll be a handball called there in the box against Nationals Union. This will be Leroy eventually to take this free kick, but for the moment we'll get a sub from Nationals Union. It'll be number 11, Mateo Ventura, who will be coming into the match. He'll be replacing Markovsky, who scored the second goal for Nationals Union. Everything to play for here in the second half. Game knotted up at 2. This is Longo now, playing it forward, looking for a run from a teammate, but Gomez gets it there first. But this is Jaworski right back in for Nationals Union, working against Garcia. Jaworski able to get past Garcia. Still working down that far side, going up against a couple of defenders from Libertyville. Ball will go out of bounds, and it looks as though Jaworski able to win his side a corner kick. Again, both teams have had good success off of corners today. Nationals Union will be looking to strike here once again. It'll be Saif Hassan who will take this corner kick in the far corner. Hassan puts his ball there into the box, headed away there by Libertyville defender, but still now through Nationals Union. Ball back into the box towards the far corner. It was inches just wide. Number 18, Nolan Renee there with the shot on the right side of the box. And everyone holding their breath there as that shot went towards goal. And at least for Libertyville and their supporters, they can let out a sigh of relief. It's just a goal kick now for their team. Ball changing hands here in the midfield. Eventually collected here by Alonso of Libertyville. Will be taken off the ball there by Ventura. Now it's Arpagenda. Looks to get it forward for Renee, but cut out there by Libertyville. This is Jaworski now for Nationals Union. This is Nationals Union now trying to reclaim it through Pluschek. Ball bouncing around once again, but Renee able to get it over towards Klein. Klein gets it to the corner for Pluschek. Gets past Frank. Ball in the back by Pluschek, finds Ventura here. Ventura gets it over towards a teammate, but cleared out of the box for now. This is Hassan. Unable to work some space against Phillips, but keeps possession for Nationals Union. This is Ventura now once again. Gets it to Arpagenda. That ball once again cut out by Libertyville through Gopalem. The Nationals Union keeping up the pressure here, still in the air attacking half. Phillips there with the tackle. They still can't get on the ball though. This is Longo now trying to switch the field, cut out there by Zarzewski. But Libertyville just can't buy a minute of possession here. Now they're trying to launch it up the field. Just told Holt. Holt now able to get it over to Lombardo. He's taken off the ball there by Jaworski. Now ball down the far flank for Pluschek. He goes up against Leroy there, brought down. And Frank recollects there for Libertyville. And the team's really battling there over the far sideline. Ball here now by Renee. Knocked out by Libertyville. It'll be another Nationals Union corner kick. We will get a substitution here before this corner for Libertyville. Valadez looks like he's okay and will be coming back into the match. He'll be taking off Zarzewski, who came on for him in his stead while he was dealing with a knock. And Libertyville looking to utilize the height of Valadez here to deal with this upcoming corner. Now the ball in here by Hassan towards the middle of the box. Headed away there by Garcia. Up towards Holt. Who's able to hold on to possession for now, waiting for help from his teammates. He had a runner here on the outside and still able to get it to him. This is Alonso now. Able to beat Ventura. But his ball towards the box cut out there by Hassan. This is Dowling now for Nationals Union. Moving it to the far side of the field. Long ball by Renee, looking for Pluschek, who's battling Leroy. Leroy goes down. Pluschek able to recover. Left-footed shot there is blocked. And cleared away there by Libertyville. Union, who've had the better of the possession here in the second half, now have it again through Arpagenda. Over to Klein. Very decisive passing here by Union. Long ball switch over to Hassan. He'll get it over here towards Ventura. Hassan makes a run down to the corner. Ventura elects to go back inside towards Klein. Klein gets it to Pluschek.
I won't fight you because you, but I am you.
Long spell of possession here for Union is Klein battling with Valadez, and Klein able to win a throw-in for his team. It'll be a substitution here for Nationals Union. Coming back into the match, number 7, Dominic Koji. And he will be replacing Mateo Ventura. Union looking to get us back underway here through this throw-in. Ball is loose in the midfield, collected here. And played up the field towards Garcia, but a little bit too far for him to get on the ball. And it's back to Celestini, who's way out of his box. Able to get it quickly over to Dowling, but Libertyville thought they could have gotten to that one. But this is Hassan now for Nationals Union. Pass cut out. Hassan able to win it back quickly, though. This is Longo now. Was tripped up there for a moment. And the ball will be played here through a free kick by Nationals Union. And both these sides happy to not be losing at the current moment, but the threat of extra time and potentially penalty kicks looms if neither side are able to get back on the scoreboard here in the second half. This is Jaworski now working it towards the sideline. Ball eventually falls here towards Longo. It'll be another throw in here for Nationals Union. Ball back in here. Both teams battling for it there on the far corner. And it's Renee who's able to keep it in for Nationals Union. Ball played up towards the top of the box, and Koji. He gets it over here towards Hassan. This is Pluschek now, top of the box, met by 3 Libertyville defenders, and a couple guys go down. No call, though, and ball's back up the field here towards Zachary Holt. Holt trying to get past Dowling, unable to do so. And Union have it right back. Good movement here. This is Longo getting it over towards Klein in the midfield. Klein now able to get up towards Renee. On Renee now, cross, blocked off there by Frank. It'll be another corner here for Nationals Union. Again, every opportunity precious in this match. As we play 2 35-minute halves here in the under 14 boys division. Looks as though a few signals here on the sideline might be that 2 minutes of stoppage time will be coming up here. As the ball in the box bounces around there. Shot sent on by Union. It was deflected there at least once by Libertyville, and it'll be another corner kick. Looked as though that was Logan Sloan there on the shot for Nationals Union. Again, time winding down here with 2 minutes of added time coming up. This is Koji on the corner kick here for Nationals Union. A goal here would be pretty decisive in deciding this match. Ball can't beat the near man there in Valadez, but Union will keep it in here. This is Nolan Renee. Getting it to Koji, but he's taken off the ball here by Lombardo. Libertyville able to maintain possession for now and get it out of their defensive half. Now the ball up the field, looking for the run of Holt, who's going against the defense there, but nice checking back there by Sloan. Now Nationals Union will push it forward. Long ball towards Pluschek. He gets ahead to it, but can't keep possession. Leroy bicycle kicks it back up the field. This is Garcia now for Libertyville, as he gets it over to Holt. This will be a Libertyville throw in here. Time winding down quickly, extra time looming But Libertyville will push forward here looking for the winner. This is Holt, or Valdez there on that far side. He'll cross it into the box. It'll go out of bounds, deflected off of a Union player, and it'll now be a corner kick here for Libertyville. Might be the last opportunity here before the full-time whistle. Everybody up except for 2 field players for Libertyville. We've had a lot of success here on corner kicks today. Can they come up with the right formula on this one? Ball in middle of the box. Celestine able to get a hand on it. It's loose now. Still in the box. Shot on goal. Still bouncing around. It's in the back of the net for Libertyville FC. It's Zachary Holt once again, his second goal of the match, and what could be the decisive game-winning goal that sends Libertyville to the final. More corner kick magic for Libertyville, and it comes at the best time for Holt and the rest of his team. It'll be a quick substitution here for Nationals Union. Smarkowski coming back into the match, and they will have very little time, if any time at all, to try to equalize this game. Let's still get back play underway. Arpagina now. All he can do, launches to that corner. Libertyville trying to clear up the field. Jaworski back on it for Nationals Union. This is Pluschek now. Over towards Klein. Libertyville, all they can do at the moment now, trying to clear as far as they can. It's the full-time whistle. Libertyville FC are moving on to the national championship match. A thrilling finish here to this match. 3 second-half goals, but it's the decisive one in stoppage time from Holt that will send Libertyville towards the final. A tough blow for Nationals Union, who fought hard and played an excellent game, but will be on the losing side in this matchup, as Libertyville FC will be moving on to the national championship game tomorrow morning. A thrilling start to the day here. Plenty of semifinal matchups will be going on. We will have another one for you coming up here in just a little bit. As for the final score of this matchup in the under-14 boys division, it'll be Libertyville FC 3, Nationals Union 2, back in just a little bit.